Alright lads, so it's finally time for me to react to the 3 new character gameplays. Very excited to see what they are going to be looking like because I'm actually very excited for KOKUTO the most, right? This banner is actually pretty good. The 3 new characters, the way they designed them, the skills, the stats they have, the strong attacks they do have, all 3 of them are worth going for, and they all have their valid thing. And it's actually kind of weird to me personally that we now have like top tier movie characters, because that for the most part has never really been a thing. Even the characters that came out years ago, you know, the old KOKUTO, for example, was one of the better ones from the old 4 first rounds. Same with the Heart Ichigo, the one without Devastation. Both of those characters were good, they were top tier, but like, not to this level. All 3 of these characters that we're going to be looking at today are all very, very good. And I'm going to be doing 5 summons. I want to save. I'm very happy that it's not Spirits Arthur with you because I want to, you know, save my orbs. But I'm definitely going to just test my luck, do 5 steps, and see how it rolls because I do want to try and get my hands on one of these characters. So let's start off talking about KOKUTO. Now, he is the new Link Stop Potion character for the Technique attribute. So he is a power character. You're going to be using him to farm Technique potions. And he's good. He's good. I mean, it's a nice option, right? It's nice that we have an option now for, at least not in the case of the heart characters, but with the power attribute, we have the option of using an SP-based character or a NAD-based character. If you want to use Rukia, you can bring her. But if you want to use the better character, which is this KOKUTO, he's going to be more fun to farm content with, at least with IZ potions, which are still, you know, you have to farm. He is a character you're going to want to get. So power Hollow Killer, 12% recharge, 811 SP, very good stats. Plus 5 Link Stop Potions, which is already a reason to pour from anyway, but then in addition to that, 20% Berserker, Bruiser 20%, Debilitator plus 5, he weakens on everything, Devastation plus 40, Frenzy, Guard Break, Havoc plus 20%, and Sprinter plus 1, makes him a very solid character. And then if we go look at his strong attacks, he has the 1200 by 1200 shotgun type of attack. These characters share the exact same SA. It's been very common the last like month and a half, like literally the last 3 banners we've had a character with that type of strong attack. It's not bad. Obviously, I prefer a 3000 length beam, but it's not bad whatsoever. And then its SA2 is a 960, and then its SA3 is a 4 screen, or a 1200 4 screen. So, I mean, he's not bad. Like, he's actually very good. KOKUTO's getting good treatment once again. So that being said, let's jump into his visuals, watching his gameplay. Shout out to Hiken. I'm going to react to on his channel because I prefer the way he can showcases the characters. So let's see. Now, one thing to point out straight away, he does, or the other 2 characters, including himself, all have the new auras. So if you don't know what they do with movie characters don't get special treatment in terms of, like, you know, the background. If you have novel characters, Can't View World, whenever Spirits Arthur with you is going to come out, they're going to have their own unique background. 1000 Year Blood War has the black and white background. The movie characters get the premium art background, which is kind of annoying. It would have been a lot better if they just spiced up the background a tad bit. But they do, and they're the only characters to get this, unique aura. And it's kind of cool. So you can see here, KOKUTO is the only character in the game to have this, where he has like chains going around him. Okay, that was a long ass quote. So let's just watch it. I'm very happy with the way they designed the character in terms of the model. Like, the artwork is a bit iffy. Same goes with the other 2 characters. They definitely could have done a lot better in the artwork department. But model wise, he looks sick, and I'm very happy to see this KOKUTO in the game, because when I first watched the film, which was after the time these characters came out into the game, I was very surprised to see this KOKUTO. I was like, wait, hold on, why didn't they put him into the game? Well, now we have him, so I'm excited to see his gameplay. He has good strong attacks, and I'm hoping to pull him, because I don't want to use Rukia anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so that's his Nad string, not too bad. Ooh, okay. So that's his beam. SA2 looks... Alright, let's go back. Let's go back and talk about it. So, SA1 is kind of cool. He's literally just waving around chains. And the chains are kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of that. It makes it look like it has more range than it does, SA2 is the 960. Visual-wise, nothing too impressive. Like, it's just a slash. Like, it pretty much looks... It looks similar to the 10 years later version of Ichigo. But, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. And that for a full screen is pretty nice. I like it. I like the visuals thus far. So, strong attack-wise, again... He's quite stacked. He's going to be very fun to use in co-op. The fact that he does also have weakening makes it so he is a pretty safe character whenever the boss is spawning for co-op. You can use your soul bomb. For the most part, you should be one-shotting them anyway. But if in the case you don't, then you've got the weakening. If you want to use him in Senkamon, which you are going to be doing, because I believe one of the future floors in the upcoming Senkamon Tower actually wants you to use him. And you can bring someone else, but if you have him, he's going to make your life a lot easier. So weakening is pretty nice. In terms of the Super Link Stop Potions, what would you put on him? I'm not sure, actually. Probably if you were maining him in Guild Quest, you definitely rock on, like, Weaken Defense. I'm not too sure what else you put on Maybe long stride would be a good one for him, but I'm not really too sure with a character like this. But again, he's got the stats, he's got the skills, 1,200 AoE third, which looks like it sucks in, which is kind of cool. Again, it's been a long time since I've actually watched the film, so I'm not sure if he actually does this in the actual, in the film, but I like the visuals of the SA3. It's not like a simple just slash across the screen. They actually put some effort into it, which I do appreciate. So, visuals are nice. Oh. Okay. I like that. So we have to try and find what's going to be in the thumbnail for today, right? Chain-wise, when they're actually moving, K-Lab have done like a nice little style to it where they're not really connected. It's kind of hard to see, and it's blurred out a bit, which isn't a bad thing, per se, but like, then they get solid. I like the POV shot, like he just comes at you, slashes you, and then you're on the floor. I'm sure some people would like that. Not me. Not KOKUTO doing it, but maybe Mission Society Rukia, there's a different story, but yeah, overall, I think he's actually a pretty solid character, a nice addition to the power attribute, especially if that he is another Linkster character. If you don't have Rukia, or if you do have her, he still might be someone that you want to get your hands on just because he's better than Rukia. It's a Rukia's farming, IZ, is a lot better than Kenpachi, but at the same time, you know, nothing beats using an SP character that can clear a lot faster, so I'm actually very happy with this character, very happy to see this version of KOKUTO in the game, and very happy to see another power Linkster character. Next up, we have Dark Rukia. So Rukia's actually, again, another pretty solid character. No affiliation character, keep that in mind. Is a speed attribute with these 12% recharge and Sorry Per Killer. Now, we do have actually a pretty decent amount of power Sorry Per Killers, especially, you know, 5th anniversary Byakuya. But again, with the way they designed her, she's actually pretty solid. Now, I know a lot of people are a bit hurt with the way they treated her. She got shafted once again. I don't think she did, but I don't personally think she did. If you want to use this Dark Rukia, she's infinitely better than the one that we currently do have in game. And K-Lab did give us some unique skills to make her a bit unique compared to other characters that are better than her. But in the situation where you want to use her, she's going to be better than them, right? So let's talk about it. 815 SP, weakening on everything, increased chance to inflict the status element, which is weakening, against power attribute Soul Reapers, meaning that she obviously wants to be used in Inheritance Trials. So if you don't have a max transcendent speed character, this is the character you're going to pick up. I did mention in my last video, the way I really do like the way they designed Inheritance Trials, where you're not forced to bring a certain character like this. Like, for example, she is obviously designed to be used in that game mode, but you're not forced to bring her like you're forced to bring the IZ pot characters, right? She's there just to make your life easier if you don't own a max transcendent character. I own a max transcendent 5th anniversary Byakuya, so I mean, if I pull her, I might use her for a bit, but I'm always going to use him because he's just going to be better for me personally. He's going to be dishing out more damage. But again, if you don't have a max transcendent speed character, she's someone that's going to make your life a lot easier when it comes to farming Inheritance Trials. So she has increased chance to inflict weakening everything, extra damage to weakened enemies, Havoc, Frenzy, Berserker. Like, she's quite stacked. And then in addition to that, and she didn't really need this, but she does, and it makes her a tad bit better, is that she has nullified range resistance. So if you want to bring it into Extreme Comp, if you want to bring it into an extra week of GQ, you can do that. You can do that. So I actually kind of like the way they designed her. Now, looking into her attacks, you can see SA1 is a bit of a yikes. It's not the worst strong attack in the game. It's not the best, but it is what it is. SA2 is the sucking kind of vortex. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure the SA1 does actually hit quite a few times. Let's actually check. It hits 8 times, so it's alright. SA2 hits 12 times, and the SA3 hits 8 times, so she hits quite a few times, especially on that SA2, where essentially with the Frenzy, you're hitting like 24 times, right? So that means you have, again, with the increased chance to inflict the status element, that SA2 against any enemy in Inheritance Trials is most likely going to inflict the weakening, which is what you want to do in that game mode. So I think in the idea of her using her in Inheritance Trials, she's actually very good, and she has a full screen strong attack 3, so she's not bad. Let's look at her gameplay. I actually kind of want to pull her, because I haven't pulled the green character. If you don't know, I only have Senna when it comes to movie characters, so getting my hands on some more movie characters will actually be very nice, especially ones like this where they actually are very much usable. And the design of Dark Rukia is actually very cool, especially the voice actor. She has fire resistance, she has Sprinter +1 on the innate skills, so again, pretty solid, right? So let's see the model. Oh, she's ranged in it. I forgot about that. I like the voice acting though. It's 3 voice actors in one. It's kind of cool. So Net String looks quite basic in terms. Ooh, that looks powerful. I mean, it's not the best string attack one, but that looks like animation wise. I like that. I like that. She has the scythe. She's spinning it around. Whoa, that is misleading. There is no way that's a SA2. Look at that. That looks like a full screen 3rd strong attack, fam. Oh my god. That's actually surprising. Again, don't be misled with the animation. It's a lot smaller than it actually looks. But animation-wise, that looks like an insane SA2. That's actually not bad. And the SA3 is full screen. And you can actually see that. I just actually noticed it. That's kind of weird. Why does it do that? If you look at her first strong attack, right? Or a second, she flies up into the sky, slams down, and then flash steps down. It's a bit weird. Okay, but you can see when he does use the third strong attack, her eyes are actually blackened out or darked out. That's kind of cool. She's looking like 2D from Gorillas. Okay. You know what? She might have gotten the worst treatment when it comes to strong attacks compared to the other two characters, but animation-wise, she's looking quite solid. Even the aura looks really nice. Like, if I pull her, I might have to use the for Inheritance Trials instead of using Byakuya. I use Byakuya for like 99% of the content in the game. So if I get my hands on this character, I'm going to have some fun with her. I'm going to bring it into IT. And I like it. I'm actually fairly impressed. I'm starting to notice, and it hurts me to say it, I'm starting to like Rukia a lot more. I don't know why. In the last like month or so, I've been using a lot of Rukias. I'm like, hold on, am I becoming a Rukia sim? Which is bad for me, because obviously you know what happened with Aaroniero, right? But, again, visual, on point. Strong attacks, not the best, but visuals definitely make up for it. And I think that's actually a good thing. So let's check out the special when he does decide to use them. Alright, let's see how it is. Okay. Oh. I'm impressed. I mean, nothing really amazing happened there, but I like the running animation. Let's quickly go here. I don't know how to describe it, but like the way she runs, it makes her look possessed, because obviously she is possessed here, right? I don't know, it's weird to describe it. Like, just look at the way she's running. Like, it doesn't look like, this isn't how Rukia runs, right? If that kind of makes sense. Like, you compare it to the, 10 years later version of Rukia, she's jumping around elegantly. This one is running around like a savage. She's looking like a menace. And then she powers up, does a slash. The close-up attack looks quite nice. I might have to use that in the thumbnail. We'll see how it goes. And then she does the final slash. So, fairly impressed with this Rukia. I went in thinking she was probably going to be the worst in the banner, and I'm not going to say she is. I don't know who's the worst in the banner. Maybe she is, actually, but visually, unless Kusaka's going to compete with her, Rukia is definitely looking best in banner in terms of visuals, so at least she has that going for her. Alright, so now it's time to talk about Kusaka, the last character in the banner. Now, when I first reacted to this character, I did not realize how insane this character actually is. As you all are aware, Technique does not have a lot of good characters, especially ones like this, right? He is a sword killer, which is what was needed for the longest of times. I'm looking at my characters right now, my Technique characters for Inheritance Trials, and I'm looking at my sword killers, and they're all bad. They're all terrible. I don't know who to use. And if I get this character, definitely going to be using him, even 1 out of 5. So, freeze and everything, 12% recharge, Sorba Killer, is a Sorba himself, so keep that in mind. He has the Team Party buff, where if you're a Sorba at least, and your Technique, if you afflict a status ailment, you're doing 20% more damage to that status ailment, and that does count for himself, and it's kind of funny because he also has damage to frozen enemies plus 20%. So if this character does inflict freeze, which again, he might do quite often, he's going to be doing 40% more damage to frozen enemies, which I think is actually very cool, as well as helping out his team. I really do like the design of that. Debility plus 5, so if you do inflict the freeze, it's going to be there for a couple seconds, like 8 or so seconds. Devastation plus 40, Frenzy, and Havoc plus 20%. And that's very important because the strong attacks that he does have are actually very, very good. 3000 net beam, best SA1 in the game. 960 SA2, best SA2 in the game. And then his SA3 is something that we haven't seen too much. Like, the only two characters that have this are these two characters. One is an ad character, so it doesn't really matter. The second is another he's actually kind of bad, but they don't have Havoc. He does, and that means the range of that attack is a 810 into a 1200 AoE. So I think that's actually very good. This character is actually very, very powerful. Definitely one of the best technique characters in the game. And if I get him, I'm definitely going to be using him. Alright, so you can also see that he does have the scar. Did he have the scar in the old one? I'm not too sure. And he has some kind of mask. Again, like, it's been a very long time since I've watched the movie, and this one didn't leave the biggest impression. So I'm not really sure what that mask is. You can let me know in the comments below. I do see that he has the Fateful Ice Dragon, so I'm sure he's going to do the transformation in the special. But as you saw right there, he doesn't stay in the transform mechanic. It's very annoying that Kellogg aren't giving us transforming characters. Okay. They very similar to his OG, or his first one, but they do look a lot better, which I like. And you can see, when we have a lot of ice characters, we have a lot of ice characters, and I always like to compliment Caleb when they make it look a bit different, and this character's ice, you know, the color, it's like more purplish, it does make it look a lot better. So that's the SA1, 3000 net beam, that's the SA2. Visually, I mean, it's a very good strong attack, but visually, he just does a slash, and then there's just ice that comes down. That's a bit meh. I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit meh. And that's his third, and he's using Aaroniero. Okay, I like the third strong attack, but the SA2 is a bit mid in terms of visuals. Okay, so that's his strong attacks. Again, very good strong attacks, right? The SA3 does actually look quite good, and his Nad string, he isn't a Nad character, but I believe the last 2 hits do have a kind of AoE attack. And you can see there, as always, with these 960 attacks, why they are so powerful is even if you're not looking at the enemy, lads, you're hitting them. Look at that. The character here got hit, and you can see all the visuals are mainly focused on here. So keep that in mind. You have a lot of range when it comes to that SA2. It's not always in front of him. It's always a bit behind too. But again, I think outside of that SA3, the other 2 visuals are just a bit meh. That SA2 is a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie, in terms of the visuals. Compared to the others, I think he's definitely the visually worst. But he's probably also the best in the banner in terms of strong attacks, being able to do what he does. It's kind of hard, again. I don't really know who to say is the best in the banner, because Rukia has Inheritance Trials. She's definitely going to shine there. You know, Kusaka probably has the best kit of the 3. But then KOKUTO is a Linkso character, and a good one at that. So it's kind of hard to say who is the best in the banner. And that's a good thing, because it means if you are pulling for these characters, if you get one of them, you're getting a good character, which is always a nice thing to have. Alright, so here's the special. Okay. Oh, he is transforming. Okay. Alright. It gives me hope that we get a future character, like Muramasa, for example, in his transformed state. So, I believe he breaks an Owen. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, that's the Owen. Okay, I remember that comes from the film. So, he broke that, and that's when he transforms. Okay. Model-wise for the dragon, I mean, the close-up could definitely have been a lot better. I don't think they should have done a close-up like that. It's a bit pixelated. I think they shouldn't have done, like from far away, it looks good, but close-up, it's a bit blurry. I felt like they should have done a better job with that. But, ooh, I like that, though. I paused that a great time. Alright, well, those are the 3 characters, lads. Again, very good characters. I'm not sure who I'm going to put in the thumbnail, but you'll see then. But we ain't done just yet. It's time to react to Tatsuki, so we have a little bonus character here. Let's just watch it. We all know about her. We talked about it yesterday. Flurry character with poise and a boost. The only bad thing about this character is the fact that she's not in a time skip form and she is a human killer. Outside of that, she's actually very, very, very good for a free-to-play character. Alright, so I'm assuming she's going to be pulling up. Ooh, she's hitting you with a karate chop? Okay. I like it. I like it. And then you got some leaves behind too when she does the attack. Okay. Oh, hold on. Alright. Lads, I'm gonna have to do it. I apologize. Ah, damn. Damn. They give Noel panties, but not Tatsuki. Okay. So that's our first strong attack. It's a lunge forward. Animation-wise, okay. SA2, okay. SA3, she kicks you in the face. I wouldn't personally mind that. Yeah, animation-wise, she definitely has the worst. Like, you know, she's a free character, so it makes sense. But the thing about it is that she's a Nad character, right? You mainly care about her Nad string. She has a good Nad string in that. So it's not too bad. It's a bit on the slower side. But she's good. She's free to play. You can easily get all 5 copies of her. She's a very good link, and she's also easily 5 out of 5-able. So can't complain. I mean, I can't complain. She is Tatsuki at the end of the day too. Like, she doesn't really have any flashy moves, so it's understandable why she doesn't look too impressive compared to the other characters that we just watched. But you know, you win some, you lose some, right? So let's check out the special when he does decide to use it. All right, let's see it. Oh, is this when Okay. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. The special's quite simple, but it actually has a charm to it. So, I like that they actually designed the skull in the background. Look at that. Look at that. It's a special. I like that. I'm pretty sure this is where she saves Orihime, or she's just fighting bullies. I don't know. But like, I like the fact that they took their time to actually design a background to this, where, you know, we can tell she's in school. Normally, you know, they didn't have to do that, but they did, and it looks quite nice. So she just comes in, beats a couple man up, and then done. I like that. That would be the thumbnail if we were reacting to her. But I'm probably going to use the other characters in the thumbnail instead. But that being said, lads, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Me just reacting to the 3 new characters again. All 3 of them look very solid. I'm definitely be doing some summons. I'll talk about the banner tomorrow before it does come out. So make sure you lads are subscribed for that. That being said, in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about these 4 characters in this case. Who are you most excited for? Let me know. And I see you lads in the next one. Peace.